Ladies and gentlemen, live from the VIP lounge, welcome to The Parallel Perspective.
I think I might be over my troubles since you came around. We are live from the VIP lounge. Welcome to The Parallel Perspective. As always, I am your brother in fashion, fitness, finance, and family, El Señor Romero Emiliano, Pablo Hector Jesus. So whether you're an old Mac from way back or one of them original players from out the Himalayas, make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel. You guys who are watching me on IG right now, go ahead and hit the link in my bio. Go to YouTube to watch the live version of this video. So you can get the best sound quality and the best video quality. I see a few of you guys on IG right now. You're going to learn how to dress today. Today, we're going to be talking about the infinite wardrobe, right? The infinite wardrobe. What is this? It's a wardrobe that's infinite. Not really, man. However, I will show you how you can take 16 simple pieces and turn them into 256 different combinations. All it takes is you understanding what 4 categories you need in order to create the infinite wardrobe. A lot of people mistake style with fashion. This is the common misconception, you guys. Style is timeless. It's a timeless classic style. The suit, right? It's timeless. The chino pants, it's timeless. The button-up shirt, timeless. The black leather belt, the brown leather belt, timeless. And then the leather shoe. This is actually a black patent leather. Really everything that I have on is in the infinite wardrobe. The thing is understanding how to blend shades. You have to understand how to blend shades, and you have to understand what the infinite wardrobe is. So the last video we did, we spoke about the trilaterals of style: fit, function, and fabric, right? Fit is the number one in this trilateral of style. Fit is going to be king, the emperor, right? The general. The fit has to fit. If the outfit doesn't fit and fit well, it doesn't matter what your purpose is, okay, the function of the outfit, and it doesn't matter what the fabric is. A lot of guys throw on a Gucci shirt with Gucci printed all over the front and assume that they're fashionable or stylish. You're not. You're yelling out broke. You don't know how to mix match colors or mix match shades. So you end up looking foolish. You guys, you have to understand that there are core pieces that every stylish gentleman must have in his wardrobe. There's 16 in total items that you're going to have, and you're going to be able to create 256 different combinations from these 16 simple items. It's all in the ebook, The Infinite Wardrobe. Again, first you have to understand what style and image is, and then number 2, you have to understand and master the trilaterals of style. So fit is king. You have to be in shape, you guys. You have to be in shape to understand how something is going to fit you, whether or not is aesthetically pleasing. If you're not in shape, it won't work. All right. So remember, like we covered last time, fitness over fashion. It doesn't matter how expensive the shirt is, Gucci, Givenchy, whatever. If you're overweight, it's not going to look right. You're going to look like a fat guy screaming out, I wish I had money. Number 2, fabric. You have to understand the kind of fabric that you're dealing with. Now, depending on your budget, it's going to depend where you're going to go. Are you going to lean more towards the H&M, or are you going to lean towards more the Tom Ford, the Armani? That all depends on your budget. Either way, again, what you're willing to invest in the outfit is going to depend on what you're looking for. It doesn't matter how expensive the suit or the shirt or the pants or the shoes are. If you don't know how to wear them and you don't know how to style them, they're not going to look right, you guys. They're not going to look right. For example, you can take a suit from H&M, and although the fabric is relatively more lower quality, if it's tailored the right way, it's going to look good, especially if you're in shape. And you get with a good tailor, you decided to invest in a good someone who's going to take your measurements the right way, it's going to look great, right? They're going to taper it around your midsection. They're going to make sure that the sleeves aren't too long and the jacket isn't too long either. So the fabric wouldn't matter in that aspect, but you will want to understand what kind of fabric you're getting. For example, we're in Miami. You're not going to be comfortable wearing a wool blend suit. It's too hot. It's too humid. You want a linen blend suit, something light, something breathable, something that you can throw on that's not, too thick. You have to understand these things. You have to look at it and feel it and say, you know what, this is going to be too thick for hot Miami weather, or this is going to be too thin for New York weather. For my guys that are up north right now, February, it's freezing in certain parts. So, for example, something like I have on is not going to function. The fabric won't function. Everything goes with each other. Functionality, you guys, what's your mission? What is your mission? What are you trying to accomplish with what you're wearing? For all those that are on IG, go ahead and go to YouTube right now. Mentuition Network, MENTUITION Network on YouTube. Mentuition Network, so you can get the best quality sound and visual. It's not gonna work, man. You have to identify your mission, you guys. You got to identify your mission in order to know what you need in order to accomplish it. You're not going to wear basketball shorts to a business meeting, man. It doesn't function. Basketball shorts won't function at a business meeting. A suit won't function in a basketball court. You guys have to understand this: fit, fabric, and function, right? The 3 F's. And again, fit is king. Understand the fabric and know your purpose, right? Understand the functionality so it can be at its finest. Now, today, we're going to talk about the infinite wardrobe. You guys, we have 4 categories, 4 major categories. I have all those categories on right now. Put a 1 in the chat. Matter of fact, for those who are watching, go ahead and tell me the 4 categories if you know. If you know what the 4 categories are, go ahead and type them real quick. And I'm talking to the IG viewers and I'll talk to the YouTube videos. I'll give you guys 5 seconds. 4 categories. Okay. First category, the most important, footwear. Can we get a wide angle? There we go. Footwear. Invest in good footwear. This patent leather penny loafers, no socks. The footwear is going to be the foundation to any. The matter of fact, the foundation is the underlying basis to any great structure. The infinite wardrobe is no different, you guys. Have you ever gone to the mall? And I'm talking about back in the day, right? When I was young, back when I wore, well, I'm still young, but when I was younger, when I was a teenager, and I started getting a little bit of money because my mother could never afford Jordans. For me, my mother couldn't even afford Air Force Ones. Air Force Ones were 80. You remember when Air Force One was 80, Kurt? Yeah, they were $80. Now they're like 110. But back in the day, they were like $80. It was back when it had the old sign, the old round metal sign on the shoelace that said 89 on it. And we would go to the mall, and I always knew, right? This is just for those who dress up, who vote. So it doesn't always have to be, oh, I wear a suit and all that. No, just see those who have swag. You start with the feet, you guys. As long as the shoe is right, everything else you can piece together. It's the thing with the infinite wardrobe. The footwear is the underlying basis to the foundation of the structure, right? Of the infinite wardrobe. Okay. Category 1, footwear. You have 4 shoes, must-haves. These are must-haves in any stylish man's wardrobe, period. It doesn't matter if you work for corporate America. It doesn't matter if you have a regular day job. It doesn't matter if you just like to dress good. It doesn't matter if you barely have any money, but you just want to make, good content. You guys, you got 4 categories in your footwear. Number 1, the Oxford leather shoe, black, lace up. This is a necessity in every stylish gentleman's wardrobe. the Black Oxford. Now, the Black Oxford is broken up into many different kinds. You got wing-tipped, you got cap toe, you got hole cut. They have different ones. You got the Derby. There's a few different kinds of Oxford. Preferably me, for my style personality, I'll use a hole cut Oxford, right? A hole cut Oxford leather shoe. This is going to be your professional shoe. This is going to be the one that you take to the wedding, the one that you take to the interview that you have, the one that you take to the business meeting. Why? Because it screams professionalism. It screams uniform, black. You need it in black, right? Number two, the loafer. The loafer, matter of fact, we won't go to the loafer yet. Number two, the monk strap. The monk strap shoe. The monk strap shoe is going to be broken up into two different categories. You got a single strap and a double strap. This is where you can get more creative. This is where you can get a bit more casual with your business attire or your formal attire, right? This is where you start peeking into your browns and your ox bloods. This is when you can get a bit more creative, you guys. The Oxford, and I'm purposefully not showing you guys pictures of them. Hit the link in my bio and purchase the book. It's $49.99. It's called The Infinite Wardrobe. Right now we have the image, understanding image and style, mastering the trilaterals of style, and mastering infinite wardrobe. You can get, if you just want one, $49.99. If you want all three, $99.99. It's great value, you guys. The monk strap. You got double strap, single strap. This is where you get creative. This is where you get a bit more casual. This is where you want to jump into your sexy look. This is where you want the browns, the light browns, the dark browns, the ox blood. Okay. Number two, the loafer. Again, I got some penny loafers right now, patent leather. However, there's a bit more variety in the loafer. You got a tassel loafer. You have the penny loafer. You have the, I think it's called the horse bit loafer, the equestrian loafer, or Esquire loafer, I mean. These, you could either get it in leather or you can get it in suede. Again, depending on your style personality. Still, number three in the category. You need this shoe. This shoe is a necessity in your infinite wardrobe. Again, you can get creative. I have black leather loafers, but I also have brown ones. I have black horse bit loafers. I have brown suede loafers, black suede loafers. You can get more creative. This is where you can switch it up. This is where you can wear different kinds of clothing with, and everything will piece together as we go. Number four, and matter of fact, I'm going to give you an honorable mention, the Chelsea boot. Now, I didn't necessarily include the Chelsea boot in the infinite wardrobe for the simple reason that the Chelsea boot is more so for fall climates, more so for the winter. It doesn't get cold everywhere. In Miami, it's not too cold. I think we get like 2 or 3 weeks of chilliness. I bring them out then. I personally see. I was the type that wore. I used to wear Timberland boots in the summer, so I'll wear Chelsea boots in the summer. I don't care, But a lot of people say no, more so wear them towards fall, winter. But the Chelsea boot is an honorable mention. It's not a must-have. And again, you have leather and you have suede. Black and brown are the most popular. Personally, I don't go any other color besides black and brown. I'll do black leather. I'll do black suede. But I lean more towards brown suede. I don't really touch the brown leather too much, but I also like it. It has to be a specific finish on the brown leather for me to really like it. That's just my personal choice. But the one that I did include is the white minimal sneaker, aka the everyday shoe. The white minimal sneaker is a white leather sneaker that you can pair up at the most casual outfit. Now, depending on what white sneaker you choose will depend on, again, your own style, personality, and then your age group. For example, I used to wear the white Air Force Ones, a motherfucking classic. The Air Force One is a hood classic. I love the sneaker. I don't wear it anymore, though. Why? Because I'm a 31-year-old man. I have no business wearing Air Force Ones anymore. What do I wear? I wear Thursday boot, white shoe, Or I like the Axel Arigato white minimal sneaker. I think it's called the 90 something, Classic 90. Axel Arigato Classic 90 is a dope shoe. A lot of guys go for the white, all white Prada. A lot of guys go for the Alexander McQueen with the black heel. Whatever your choice is with the white minimal sneaker, this is going to be your casual sneaker. This is going to be the sneaker that you wear to the park. This is going to be the sneaker that you wear to Walmart, Target. This is the one that is like, oh, I got to go grocery shopping. You wear it to go grocery shopping, right? You pair it up with what we are going to start to discuss now, the second category, which is the trouser. The trouser is the pillar of the infinite wardrobe. This is what holds up the foundation. I mean, this is what's held up by the foundation. This holds up the rest of the infinite wardrobe. Now, again, the foundation, the underlying basis is the shoe. We have to start at the feet. After that, we go to the pillars, which is the trouser. Number one, the chino pants. The chino pants is a classic. You guys, it's a classic. It's a must-have in every stylish gentleman's wardrobe. You need it, man. You need it. You need it. You need it. Period. The chino pants is the borderline between elegant and casual. I have chino pants on right now. Can we get a wide angle, my brother, please? So again, and we're gonna get a different camera too, outfit check camera, maybe on the ceiling or something. These are chino pants. Now, as you can see, I have a jacket on, a button-up shirt, black Chelsea boots, black Ferragamo belt, leather, pocket square. I could revamp these chinos tremendously, and I will look completely different. I could put on some white minimal sneakers. I could put on a white t-shirt, still super stylish with the chino pants. I could put on a polo shirt. I could put on a denim jacket. I could do so much with the chino pants. If I wore brown suede loafers and a t-shirt tucked in with a brown belt to match the loafers, boom. Now I'm between casual and business casual. There's so much things you could do with the chino pants. I love chino pants. I get them in every different color. But this is where blending shades comes into play. For those who are just now starting to build their wardrobe, I already told you what shoes you need. Black Oxford, brown monk strap, either single or double. The loafer, you can get creative with it. If you want a black one, get black ones. If you want brown ones, get brown ones. If you want leather, get leather. If you want suede, get suede. And the white sneaker. This is a must. It has to be white. Okay? You have these colors to choose from. You have black, brown, and white, right? Now with the chino pant, you're going to want to go navy blue. You're going to want to go khaki or brown. You're going to want to go what they call in the store named Express Oyster. And you're going to go with white. White, khaki, oyster, brown, or navy blue. You guys, the chino pants, again, is going to be the defining line between casual and formal. You can go back and forth. It just depends what you throw on top of it. Again, it's a pillar. A pillar, you can throw, let's say you build a foundation. And the bottom, you have, I don't know, a fried chicken spot. But you put up some pillars and you start building the top. You can have a cigar lounge at the top. You could have, I don't know, fucking laser tag arcade at the top. You got to make sure your pillar is right. Chino pants. Style 1. Style 2 is, give or take, something that varies in terms of what it's called, depending on where you're from. In America, we call them pants. Everywhere else, they call them slacks. So the pleated slack The pleated slack is another must-have piece in every stylish man's wardrobe. It's pleated. It's a little wider from the thigh area, although it tapers down going towards the calf. You can pick from the colors I told you, navy blue or brown, white, oyster, and what was the other one I said? Navy blue, brown, white, oyster, khaki. Pleated, real nice. You could either get a belted one or a non-belted one. It gives a nice, pleasing aesthetic. It's really nice. And then you have the flat front slack, right? It looks more like a dress pants, right? These are your dress pants. After that, you have your jeans, the classic denim jean. Personally, because I am still young, 31 years old, I have a little bit of distress on my jeans. And the jeans is where you're going to start playing with your white sneaker. White sneaker, or you could even do Chelsea boots if you so choose to put the Chelsea boots in the infinite wardrobe. It flows. The jeans, the denim jean, believe it or not, is created in Juvenis, Italy. Denim is actually the location it's from. De being from, Nimes being the location. Denims, and then we just started calling them denim. You have a straight fit, slim fit, skinny fit. I personally like skinny fit. A lot of people go for the slim. A lot of my older guys go for the regular fit, sort of like the 501 Levi classic denim jean. You guys, when you're younger, a lot of us, we sag, right? We sag our jeans. Stop sagging your jeans. Those sagging your jeans is gay, okay? Sagging your jeans is gay. Yeah, I used to do it. I used to sag my jeans. But see, back when I was young, t-shirts were fucking, a guy my size would wear 3X. You know? Tall tees. You remember tall tees, bro?
Yeah, I remember tall tees. Those are out of style now.
Fucking tall tees and Dickie shorts. If your sleeve, back when I was young, if your sleeve wasn't down to here, t-shirt sleeve, you was lame.
Tall tees is for the ladies now.
Yeah. Funny enough, guys would wear the tall tees and have the sticker still on the fucking on the shirt. It say tall T on the shirt. Like they'd go to like Foot Locker. You know how Foot Locker has like those buy 2 for 20 shirts or buy 2 for 30 t-shirts? It have the tall T on it. And they would leave the sticker on that shit. Tall tees, Dickies, and white Air Force Ones and a grill.
Leaving the tag was hot.
Yeah. Yeah, tall tees or, you know, Dickie shorts. I remember Dickie shorts was popping. And the digital belts. Yeah, Tim M. Yeah, hell yeah. The digital belts with the name. Oh my God. Your name would be going through the digital belt. It'd be a belt. And it had like the lights. And it would just like say your name. Just Hector coming across the thing. That shit is crazy. That was my era back in the day. That was my era. That was the them franchise boys era. That was the Lil Jon and the East Side Boys era. That was the Jeezy era, the T.I. era. That was back when Ludacris, T.I., Pastor Troy.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like all of that. I remember all of that, man. Even Dipset, Jadakiss was popping. Yeah. Oh, I think they like me. D Fritz, you're funny. Yeah, do-rags and wave caps, all of that. I remember I grew up in Charlotte, you guys. I know a lot of you guys know that. I grew up in Charlotte, so that was just what I saw everywhere. We used to have a mall called Eastland Mall. They tore that shit down. Too many shootings. Eastland Mall was the spot. You ask anybody from Charlotte that's 31 and up, yo, was Eastland Mall really popping back in the day? They were like, hell yeah. Eastland Mall was it, bro. Eastland Mall, back when I was little, oh my God. They had it was like 3 floors. They had an ice rink. second floor, third floor. On the second floor, there was an arcade by the food court.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man, that ice rink was popping, bro. They even had a little arcade at the ice rink. I remember a cousin of mine, he used to take me when I was little. He was like way older than us. And I was little and he used to take us ice skating. Really take me ice skating. It was, yo. But yeah, you guys, the jean. When you're younger, you could do a little bit of distress. Just wear your jeans at your waist. Don't be stupid. Wear it at your waist. You could do subtle distress with denim. There's a lot of good denim brands. Personally, I like Cult of Individuality. I like Embellished jeans. I like G-Star jeans, specifically the 5620 3D zip knee jean I like. And then Embellish, I usually go for just black denim embellished jeans. And I'll also do some light blue or some medium wash jeans. With jeans, you really want to get black. You can never have enough black jeans. I probably have like 4 or 5 pair of black jeans. But you want to go for a light wash, a medium wash, a dark wash, and then a nice pair of black denim jeans. And you guys, this is a quick little jewel. Don't wash your jeans. If you spent more than $100 on your jeans, do not wash them. Do not wash them. Deodorize them. If they develop a smell, throw them in the freezer. The cold is going to destroy the bacteria. You don't want to really wash your denim. Now, your light blue denim, if that's the look that you're going for, that's a quick little trick that you can do. You can wash it and throw it in the dryer. One, it's going to tighten them up. And number two, is going to give it that rusty look. It's going to give it that older look, if that's the look you're going for. Personally, I don't wash my jeans. I maybe wash them twice a year. Oh, Hector, that's nasty. I'm a grown ass man, you guys. I don't spill juice on my shit. I don't smoke weed, so I don't ash weed on my jeans. My jeans are good. I keep them clean, keep them smelling nice, keep them nice and folded. Black, medium wash, light wash, dark wash. They're gonna go with everything in the infinite wardrobe. Number 4, the suit pants. The suit pants is specifically created to be worn with a suit. This is the pants that's gonna match with the suit. You only ever want to wear it with the suit. It's a suit pant, right? The suit trouser, the suit slack, whatever you want to call it. It's the pants that go with the suit. Now, depending on the color of the suit is going to depend on the color of the pants. These are made together. There's 4 core colors that you need when it comes to suits. I'm just going to go ahead and lay them out for you. Number 1, black. You need a black suit. Dark navy blue. And this is for the professional guys. This is for the corporate guys. Black, dark navy blue, and gray. And then if you want to explore and get a brown one, you can go ahead and get a brown one. And then you start peeking into the other colors. Then you start going into your light blue, into your steel blue, into your charcoal, right? And that gray better be a dark gray too, right? Because you guys, they're charcoal gray, dark gray, light gray, medium gray. There's different kinds of shades. There's different kinds of shades. And that's going to vary on the suit pants. After that, we got your foundation. You got your pillars. Now we're going to build the second story, floor number 2, your shirt, tops. The tops is going to be broken up into 4 categories. Again, you guys, 444. You remember the 444 deal at Wendy's?
Yes, sir.
That shit was $4. Now that bitch is like $5.25. It's crazy. Inflation is wild. You shouldn't be eating fast food anyway, but I'm just saying. And you know what? Jack in the Box used to have the Munchie Box back in the day for $6. They would give you a mix of regular fries and curly fries, your burger, and 2 tacos.
Hey, yo, what?
Yeah, for $6.
Yo, that's a steal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, you guys, your tops. Number 1, the basic t-shirt. Yep, and my white tee. Yep, and my white tee. I know you guys remember that. The white t-shirt. Now, the regular t-shirt, again, you guys, fit matters. Fit is the most important thing, period. You want to get a t-shirt, and I don't have one on, but you want to get a t-shirt that's going to taper around the bicep halfway, that's going to amplify the chest. That's why fitness is important. It's going to amplify the chest, it's going to amplify the shoulders, and it's going to taper around the midsection. Why? So you can have a nice cut. You guys, that Superman cut, that V, upside down V, is what men are supposed to look like. Since thousands of years ago, that it was the most pleasing aesthetic. So you're going to get a top that tapers around, right? H&M has great ones, great white t-shirts and black t-shirts. This is where you can get white ones, 6, 7, 8 white shirts. Same thing with black. And you can also go to your navy blues, your grays, and even your light or darker browns, right? If you want to go that route. Really, you can keep it white and black. However, if you want to do a little bit more, white, black, gray, brown. Again, it needs to taper around the bicep midway. It needs to taper around the midsection. It's going to amplify the chest, the shoulders, and the bicep, giving you a more muscular look. Number 2, these are one of my favorite shirts, the Henley shirt. The Henley shirt is similar to the t-shirt. However, it has 3 buttons down and it has no collar. Why it's one of my favorites is because you could pair it up with jeans, or you could pair it up with chinos, or you could even pair it up with some nice slacks, and it's going to look nice. Same principle applies, you guys. It needs to taper around the bicep if it's a short sleeve, and it needs to taper around the midsection. This is going to enunciate the build. This is going to enunciate your aesthetic. You guys, fit is king. Fitness over fashion. It doesn't matter how expensive the clothes are. Premium quality. Oh, this Givenchy. It don't fucking matter if you're fucking fat or too skinny. You have your clothes have to fit you. Your clothes have to serve you. We've become, as a community, a slave to these brands that now we don't realize how important our fitness is. You'll catch a fat fuck wearing a Gucci shirt and he thinks he's the man. A motherfucker will go and buy damn Purple Label jeans, a Givenchy shirt, and the new Jordans that came out, the new retros, double the price. They go for $220 retail, but because we're so, and don't get me wrong, I love the Jordan sneaker too. You know, the 5, the 4, the 5. I love the 6s. 6s is my favorite Jordan. The 6s and the 14s and the 11s. Like the Concord 11s are fucking, it's an amazing shoe in my opinion. The Jordan, the black and white Concord 11s is fucking crazy with the ice bottom. Fuck. It's a hell of a sneaker, yo. But we become such a slave to Jordan that, bro, we'll get we'll be fat as fuck and we'll spend all our rent money on a pair of Purple Label jeans.
That's crazy.
Right? And you know what's crazy? People not even really wearing Gucci like that anymore. A motherfucker will wear a Hellstar shirt that costs like $150. You know what Hellstar is, right? Hellstar is this brand that got popping. There's another brand that got popping too called La Ropa that came out of LA. A La Ropa shirt, a Hellstar shirt, or even get a Purple Label shirt or an Amiri shirt. You know, and of course they do get the Givenchy shirts and the Gucci shirt and the, what's the other brand that's popping?
I'm not big on brands.
Yeah, there's another brand that's always not MCM and it's not Louis. Givenchy.
Cartier.
No, it's not Cartier either. They'll wear it across the chest. Not Givenchy. Anyways, and be overweight. And then go get they won't go to, we don't go to Foot Locker no more. We don't go to to Snipes anymore, or it used to be called Jimmy Jazz. Now we go to the reseller. Now we go to Flight Club. Now we go to, back in Charlotte, we got Request Charlotte. It's called Request Charlotte. And the $220 pair of J's that came out that got re-released, this shit's a re-release. It's been released 5 times. Instead of $220, bro, now we paying $560 for the shoe. You see what I'm saying? And it doesn't correlate with $560. And for those who are serious about upgrading your wardrobe, For $560, bro, I'll create you a whole wardrobe. A whole wardrobe. That's what you're going to invest in your clothing. That's not how much I charge. So don't get it twisted. That's not how much I charge. But for $560, bro, I guarantee you that you'll be able to create 256 different outfits. That's almost a different outfit a year. That's 75% of the year, 85% of the year, a different outfit. Instead of wasting $560 on the pair of shoe, $150 on the t-shirt, and then $300 on the pair of jeans, and you only wear it one time at the club because it's so fucking loud. The outfit is so loud that you only got to wear it once. And then you got no jewelry on. And then you over here arguing with the bouncer because you don't have a dub to get in. It doesn't correlate, you guys. You know? So yeah, so the Henley shirt, beautiful. It wears real good, especially when you're fit. Number 2, the classic button up, something similar to what I got on. Classic button up. Again, you guys, I know you guys saw the Steve Harvey. You got to get a powder blue shirt or, no. White, black, yes, powder blue, light blue, and then you can get yourself a cream one. I would go ahead and get yourself 2 white ones, 2 black ones, 2 light blue ones, and then maybe 1 cream one. And you'll be able to flip. Same colors, you guys. You're matching shades, not matching colors. I remember back when I was young, like everything had to match. The sneaker had to match the tee, like it had to be the exact same red. I've dealt with people in the clothing industry, like guys will be like, nah, it's not the same red. And I try to explain to them, like, yo, brother, it don't matter. You're matching shades. And there's so much space in between the sneaker and the t-shirt, right? We're going to contrast the color with a different kind of pants. And it's going to blend. You're blending shades. You don't want to match colors. Matching colors is dead, you guys, in 2024. We don't match colors anymore. We blend shades, okay? We blend shades. And then the classic polo t-shirt, the polo shirt. Usually 3 buttons and a collar. Again, same principle applies. Tapered around the bicep, halfway, tapered around the midsection so it can enunciate the shoulders and the chest, and really even the back, you guys. And let's say you don't have a jacket on and you're wearing the long sleeve shirt and it's a little hot outside, roll it up halfway. Let that forearm show. Women love forearms. Women love a vascular arm. They love it. This is the head now. The jacket. The jacket is going to be the icing on the cake. But Hector, I live in Texas. It's always hot. That's why we have different fabrics. Again, if you're saying I live in Texas and it's hot, or you're saying I live in Miami and it's hot, go back to mastering the trilaterals of style. And you have to revisit that video because fabric is important, you guys. We don't allow weather to clash with style. If anything, weather is going to amplify style even more. I love when it's cold. Not because I love the cold, but because I dress the best when it's cold. And I love the sun, right? Not because I love being hot, but because I dress the best when it's hot. Yeah, I'm the type of guy that wears the what do girls call it? The hoochie daddy shorts with the polo shirt tucked in and the loafers. The women love it. Yeah, women love, yeah. Like a nice pair of chino shorts coming halfway down the thigh, and you got some muscular thighs. Hell yeah, bro. They love it. You know? Funny enough, it was summertime. It was summertime, and I was still in Charlotte. This was last year. And I went to a cigar lounge. I have pink. I was wearing pink chino shorts. They came down to like right here. Pink chino shorts and a pink shirt with cream loafers. Yeah. And I'm walking up into the elevator up to the cigar lounge, and a group of 4 women come downstairs. And they were average women. And I walk in and I'm like, good evening, ladies. Right? I go into the elevator. And before the elevator closed, all I heard was, "We looking for them hoochie daddies." I was cracking up in the elevator because that's that song by that one woman. What's that woman name? Nah, it's not Trina. The bitch that's like My son need a new pappy. Then when she's like, I'm out there in Miami looking for the hoochie daddies. Nah, not Ice Spice. Chat. Who's the woman who sang the hoochie daddy record? The red one, yeah. What's her name? Sexy Red. Sexy Red. There you go. Yeah. So she's like, we out there in Miami. The bitch, she said something about my booty hole brown. Sexy Red, yeah. So yeah, you guys, the polo shirt. Yeah, so the polo shirt. I was lost train of thought. So the polo shirt, yeah, is another classic in any stylish man's wardrobe. You need it. Same colors, man. Navy blue, black, white, gray. It's one of those color schemes that you'll never go wrong with. You will never go wrong with these color schemes. And once you start to understand how to blend shades, then you can jump into different colors. Your creams, your pinks, your browns, green, orange even. So your jackets, you guys, the jacket is going to make or break the infinite wardrobe. Why? Because it's the icing on the cake. You have your suit jacket that's going to match your suit pants. This is where you're going to jump more into your professional environment, the professional setting. That's when you're going to wear your blacks, your charcoal grays, your dark navy blues, right? You don't have to wear a pocket square. I like the pocket square because I think that, one, it adds so much to the outfit. It adds so much. I mean, it's such a dope accessory. I think whoever invented it, whoever was just, hey, you should put something in there, and they did just like, pff. But that's something else though, you guys. I mean, this is for another video. Something simple. This is like satin, I would say. This is just the satin pocket square. You see the difference though? You guys, put a one in the chat if you see a difference in the suit with the pocket square and without it. I'll wait. Put a one in the chat. It's a simple thing. Now, pocket squares are going to range depending on the quality. This one was a relatively affordable one. I think I paid like $5.99 for this. $6. It's satin leather. I mean, not satin leather. It's just satin, linen material or whatever. You know, I iron it nice and crispy. But yeah, you guys, put a one in the chat if this changes the outfit, if this changes the jacket. You know, you see, look at that. It's a whole different. It adds that little. That's that little. That. Yeah, that's what the pocket square is. That. Throw the suit. I just throw the suit on. But that's for another video, you guys. You know, with the suits, and even with the pocket square. Before we jump back into this, even with the pocket square, you could do so many different things with it. You don't. This is a more professional. That's how I like it. It's more of a James Bond aesthetic. I like the way that he dresses. That's the British way of dressing. Although, of course, you know, my Latino flavor makes me do different colors and tighter pants, whatever. But for the most part, you see how flat and uniform it looks? That's more of a British style. They go more for wool blend fabrics because of the weather out there. And they go more for the professional look, the darker colors, the dark charcoal grays and blacks. The Italians, they'll go for the lighter blues, the greens, the yellows, the linen blend because of the heat. But with the pocket square, before we move on to the jackets, you can do so many things with the pocket square. You don't always necessarily have to have it like that. You could, some people really don't even do too much. Some people grab it and just throw it in there. You just throw it in there. Look, boom. You know, some people do different things with it. Some people might give it a nice little fold, right? Just fold it up real quick. And they throw it in there. And give it different, you know, little triangles in there. Some people do that. that depends on your style personality. Like I said, personally, I like it nice and folded. I iron it nice and creased and put it in there, pause, and I let her sit. And it's like the little nice little subtle, not even crazy, man. Some people have it up to here, but just a nice little boom, you know, just like a 1/4 inch or an inch out the pocket, nice and straight. Looks just right. Collar always, nice and flat. Press perm, nice and ironed. Put a one in the chat if you don't know how to iron a shirt and you would like for me to teach you. Put a one in the chat. These are things that our fathers should have taught us. Fortunately for me, for the short time that my father was around, I paid attention to what he did. And I know how to iron shirts. I know how to iron pants. A lot of guys don't. And it comes to us a surprise to me, Curtis, because there's a lot of guys that don't. I've had a lot of friends that I have to teach them because they're like, damn, bro, I don't, how do you? And it's like, nah, bro, don't do it like that. Like, this is how you iron it. And I show them and they're like, shit, how'd you do that? It's like, and then I go into explaining it. Put a one in the chat if you don't know how to tie a tie. Put a one in the chat if you don't know how to clean a leather shoe, how to shine a shoe, buff a shoe. So with the suit jacket, that is going to go specifically for more so your professional setting. Is going to match the pants, black, dark gray, navy blue, brown. Very, very simple. That's going to mix and match with everything else that you have in the Infinite wardrobe. Next comes the sport jacket. The sport jacket is more casual. The sport jacket is what you take to dinner. This is the quote unquote dinner jacket. This is what you take to a nice date. This is what you take. If you're not going too formal dinner, you throw the sport jacket on, the dinner jacket. Something that can go on top of a polo shirt, that can go on top of a t-shirt, that can go on top of a button-up shirt with some chino pants and a Chelsea boot. Number three, the jean jacket. The jean jacket is your casual look. This is what's going to either match with the denim jean that you so choose, or you could throw it on top of some chino pants. The jean jacket is what's going to set you apart. This is when you get more casual. For example, you could do chino pants. Let's say a nice oyster chino pant with a suede loafer, no socks, and a t-shirt and a nice light blue jean jacket. Super casual. I have a date on Friday. We're going to Ojo del Mar on Brickell. I don't know, wherever. It's not nothing crazy. You can really, this is going to break that casual. Notice you guys that I'm going from formal to business casual, completely casual. The next one is the leather jacket. Now, the leather jacket is for my guys in the more colder climate. The leather jacket is for my guys up north. You don't want to be in Miami with no leather jacket, boy. Maybe in one of the colder weeks, like that 1 month that's pretty chilly. But July, no. And there's different style leather jackets. For example, I think that the biker jacket, not the older one, but the newer one with the collar that's kind of looks like the Henley collar. Again, you guys, I'm purposefully not showing you for a reason. Buy the ebook. So Tim M, where are you at? What state are you in? Yeah, Tim is going crazy. Yeah, shouts out to Tim M. Tim is actually an OG watcher. Tim has been supporting for a while. Oh, this man in Ohio, boy, it's cold out there, boy. It's cold. And for all of those who are in my IG, go to YouTube, you guys. Go to YouTube, Mentuition Network, just how it sounds. MENTUITION Network, so you can get the best sound quality and not the low Instagram live phone quality. The leather jacket, that really is going to vary from town to town, city to city, state to state. However, it is an important and every stylish man's wardrobe, you guys, it's a necessity. We went through 4 categories: footwear, trousers, tops, jackets, the infinite wardrobe. This is only 16 pieces. Now, depending on what quality of the piece you get will depend on the price. However, the possibilities are almost infinite. 256 different combinations in 365 days. You guys, that's almost 85% of the year, you know? And again, depending on what you're willing to invest will depend on how much you spend. Honestly, under $1,000, you guys, you can dress yourself for a year for under $1,000. You know, and we're not even getting into belts. A lot of guys will match a black belt with brown shoes. No, you got to match black. Your watches, timepieces, everything match. Leathers have to match. That's one thing. That's a no-go with a brown leather watch, black belt, and then brown shoe. It doesn't. No, that's a no. The leathers have to match. We haven't even gotten into frames. We haven't even gotten into fragrances or accessories or metals. I don't know if we can get a zoom on this. The zoom over there. That's the zoom. You know, mix matching for your facial routine. The kind of cut that's going to match your aesthetic, your facial symmetry. See, I have sharper features. There's a certain cut that'll make me look better, a certain shape frame that'll make me look better. What kind of fragrances smell good on me? How long do they last? How do they project? You guys, these are important things in attempts to accomplishing your mission. Smell is something that's going to be engraved into people's mind about you. Are you wearing the right fragrance, or are you wearing that Iron Man fragrance that your mom bought you from Ross? Or are you wearing a Usher One, the Usher One that your aunt got you for Christmas? Or are you still wearing Axe body spray? Put a 1 in the chat if you wear Axe body spray. Be honest. Put a 1 in the chat if you wear Axe body spray on IG and on YouTube. Who's still wearing Axe body spray? Yeah, y'all not gonna tell me. Y'all not gonna tell me. Axe body spray. Some of y'all don't put lotion on. Some of y'all still wear the shampoo, body wash, conditioner bottle. Stop that. You need a shampoo, a conditioner, and a body wash. You guys don't. And look, I say this because I used to do that. Or the washcloth. There's guys out there that are in this space that say, yo, no, washcloth is no, don't use the washcloth. Get a fucking loofah. It's a fucking loofah, you guys. It's created for that. Boom. Scrub your skin. We're men. We sweat different. And then get the back scrubber too. How you gonna expect a woman to rub your back with pimples on it? Or you stank. Boy, you smell like musk. You know what I'm talking about? Like, no. Or your lips are chapped. I gotta get on my son all the time. He's little too, but I get on his ass all the time, bro. I'm like, boy, if you don't go put Vaseline on your lips, boy. Lips be chapped. But because they're little boys, they don't get it. But you know, that's why you teach them. But I'm just saying, a lot of you guys are grown men. You guys, You're a grown man. Hector, you said you was going to talk about the infinite wardrobe, not how chapped my lips is. It's all part of it, you guys. It's all part of it. Fit over fashion. Fit is your physical aesthetic. Your physical aesthetic is not just comprised of how good you go to the gym. It's also comprised of your hygiene, the haircut that you get. Do you have hair in your nose? Do you have hair coming out your ears? Do you shave? Do you line up your beard if you have a beard? I can't grow one, so I get a clean shave. For those that can grow a beard, grow your fucking beard. The beard is the sexiest facial hairstyle on a man according to women. Surveys done on women. Number 2 is the clean shave. Then it's the goatee. It all this is science based, you guys. They survey women. Just like the forearm, the chest, shoulders, and back is the sexiest part of the man. A lot of people think it's the abs, but it's not. It's in fact the forearm. Forearm, chest, and shoulders. A lot of y'all have never had a woman lick your chest, to bite your chest. Women like to bite chest, boy. Shit. You got to clean up your diet too. We got 4 minutes there. You got to clean up your diet too. You want a girl to give you head, but you eat bullshit. And it's like, yo, she don't want to, you don't be, my girl don't be wanting to give me head. Yeah, because you eat Jack in the Box munchie meals and 4 for $4. And whatever McDonald's has on the dollar menu. That's why. You like, you guys, all of this matters. Your nails. I wish we can get a zoom in. Your nails. You gotta. I'm gonna do videos, you guys. Look.
Let's make some shorts.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing videos on all of this. You know, you'll catch me. If you catch me, I'll have my file, and I'm getting my nails nice and. Girls, look at your hands, man. Women, look at your hands. Women, look at your hands. Oh, is it? I got dirt because I'm in the trenches. No, you're not. You're lazy, man. You're not in no fucking trenches, boy. You lazy. Feet look crusty. You ever seen you Dave Chappelle show? You remember Dave Chappelle show when they did the Fear Factor?
I remember Dave Chappelle.
And he had a character called
Ashley Larry.
No, not Ashley Larry. Ashley Larry was fun. A lot of y'all look like Ashley Larry. No, it's the other one, Tyrone Biggums. My name's he was on crack. Feet look, y'all feet look like Tyrone Biggums' feet. I know DeFrizzo know Chappelle show. DeFrizzo, you remember Tyrone Biggums? We can bring Can you bring up Tyrone Biggums? Yeah, look him up. Yeah. A lot of y'all motherfuckers running around with Tyrone Biggums' feet, looking like Ashley Larry.
That's too much.
Yuck mouth. Brush your teeth once a day. I brush my teeth every day. Yeah, one time. And you don't floss or use mouthwash. These are things, you guys. There's a sense of masculinity that comes with a man being clean. Yo, that's metrosexual. It's not. It's not. It's masculinity, man. It's you taking care of your temple. A lot of y'all looking. See if you can see feet. Look, Tyrone Biggums' feet.
Yo, you wanna bring that up?
Yeah. There you go. Go to his feet. Look at that man's feet. A lot of y'all motherfuckers' feet look like that, bro. I was just watching Dave Chappelle yesterday. Look at that man's feet. A lot of y'all motherfuckers' feet look like that, bro.
He lit a cigarette with his teeth.
Yeah. A lot of y'all motherfuckers' feet look like that.
Hey,
Yo. Running around like that. Look up Ashley Larry. Look at Tyrone Biggums.
They gonna kick us off.
My name's Tyrone Biggums. I smoke crack. Dave Chappelle was the shit back in the day, man. I had no business watching Chappelle show, bro. I was young. It's like 2004. Look at Ashley Larry. A lot of you motherfuckers look like this man. Look at that man elbows. That's wild. That man elbows. That man ain't never seen a bottle of lotion in his life. That man got boxers and Timberland boots. Oh my God. That man outside with Timberland boots and boxers. That's wild. That's funny. So yeah, man, all of that matters, you guys. All of that matters. And if you're like, yo, Hector, I don't got money to go get a manicure, I don't got money to go get a pedicure, then buy a nail kit and learn how to do it yourself. Learn how to do it yourself.
Self-sufficiency.
Yes, you can go, oh, I don't have the money to go to a dry cleaner to clean my. Do it yourself. Learn how to wash clothes properly. I wanted to say this with the jeans too. When you wash your denim, especially if you spent more money on them, $150 or more, you wash with very little detergent, if any, and you wash them inside out and you air dry them. You don't put them in the dryer. You air dry them. Take care of your things, right? Take care of yourself, most importantly. Learn how to shave. Learn what direction your hair is growing in. Understand the aesthetic of your face. What hairdo works best for me? I'm not saying get a haircut every week like I do, but at least every 2 weeks, every 14, at least twice a month. I don't got that to spend on the hair. Then learn how to cut your own hair if it's that. You guys, all of these things are important. Are they the most important thing? No. But they are important nonetheless. There's things that you need in order to accomplish your mission, in order for people to take you seriously, in order for people to be like, wow, that looks like a very disciplined young man. He's in shape. He dresses very sharp. He articulates very well. He shook my hand like a man. I'll do business with him. I'll hear him out. I'll take a listen to him. I got 60 seconds for him. Excuse me, sir. How you doing? My name is Hector. I wanted to know if I could get 60 seconds of your time. Do you have a minute? Yes, go ahead. What's going on? Boom, 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 whatever. But if you go up to him like, yo, it's good, money. Yo, hey, yo, look, man, I got my new. Can you listen to my tape? Like, listen to my tape. That was me too. Like, yo, I gotta listen to my demo. Yo, follow me on Instagram. Nah, you guys, come on. I wish I could show you. I want for those that haven't seen, but I'll show you after. You guys, I'm telling you, I'm telling you guys, because I was there too. And I realized how much more further I'm getting by making subtle changes. It's not just about women. It's about the way other people look at you. Steve and I have this conversation all the time. Whoever says, I don't give a fuck what people think, don't care about anybody. And they're just making excuses. Because we're not necessarily saying that you should care about what somebody random on Instagram across the world thinks about you, but you should very well care about what the people you love think about you. I care very much what my son thinks about me, both of them and my daughter. I care what they say. I care what my mother thinks about me. I care what my children's mother thinks about me, right? Because they're a reflection of me just as much as I'm a reflection of them. So regardless of where I am, whoever sees me could at least say, well, you know what? Hector's respectful. He dresses very sharp. I don't ever see him belligerent and drunk, falling over himself. Yeah, he's got his things, but for the most part, I got nothing bad to say about him. You want to put yourself in that. You want to put yourself in that category with your family specifically. And then the people you want to do business with and build relationships with. You know what? I don't necessarily like him too much. However, he's never disrespected me. Maybe we've had disagreements, but the man carries himself like a gentleman. 50 Cent had an interview. I love 50 Cent, man. Curtis Jackson is one of my favorite personalities in the world. He was one of my favorite rappers. And now Curtis Jackson, the man, I can say that, and it's tough to say role model. It's tough to say hero. He's not an idol. I don't idolize men. However, I do look up to who he's become to a certain level because you see the transition. You see how far he's come from Boo Boo in South Jamaica, Queens, selling crack to 50 Cent the rapper, who was beefing with Ja Rule, Fat Joe, Jadakiss, Cameron, to Curtis Jackson, the $1 million TV producer, who you always see in suits, who you always see articulating his words, who you always see him talking some sort of intellect into the youth. Even though, like he says, don't for once think I cleaned all the way up. However, you can see the transition. He said this. Damn, and I lost my fucking. I lost what he said. But 50 Cent. What did he say again? We were talking about present yourself. My apologies, you guys. The transition we were talking about, and he did. Yep, became a business mogul. It was something specific that he said that I wanted to bring up to them, because it's very important. I was talking about how, you can't just say, oh, I don't care what people think. You got to understand that your family loves you, and you got to care what they think about you. He said something interesting, and I can't quite remember what it is right now. I'm going to remember after we stop going live. Watch. When we're done going live, I'm going to remember. Watch. It's going to hit me. But, anyways, you see the transition, you guys. It's one of those things where you have to make that effort. You have to understand that this is an important part of growing up. This is an important part of being a man. And again, it's not just the clothing. The clothing don't make the man. The man makes the clothing. But that man that's making the clothing understands that that clothes is an important part of his arsenal. And just like any great warrior, he sharpens his sword. He sharpens his sword after every battle. He invests in the greatest blacksmiths to create him the best armor and the best sword, the best weapons, because he understands that this is part of his tools. These are his what is going to determine whether he lives or dies. You guys have to understand that.
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
When did you make the transition? Because you said that you did have a point where you kind of walked to the people, had a weak handshake, and you kind of unaddressed for yourself whenever you were out in public. When did you make that transition?
I think so I'll say this. My opinion on what I thought style was changed drastically from day to night, because there was a point where I had an idea of what style was, and I'm talking about like suits and everything. And then I realized, no, I look like, because I still had the grill in my mouth, I still had the chain, and I was just like, I would wear something like this, but I had the grill in my mouth, and then like 3 chains. I used to have a chain with a medallion like this that had like my grandparents' pictures on it. My grandfather had like a pistol in his pants and shit, and it was just like this. So I still had like that rapper mentality, like, yeah, look at my chain, yo. I still had that flashy ass watch. But then once I realized, yo, less is better when it comes to style, like less is more, then I was like, okay, cool. For example, this is a regular Movado watch. It's like $500 watch. It's called a fashion piece, a fashion watch, because you wear it with a suit because of how thin the face is, and it hides right under the sleeve. But it's very subtle, black leather. It's like black crocodile leather kind of design, hides, subtle. And then the belt, regular Ferragamo belt. I think that this screams business. It's not a Gucci or a Louis. When it comes to like Gucci and Louis, I think that for Louis, it's more like luggage. In my opinion, I'd rather do like Louis luggage. And then if Gucci, I'd rather do maybe like a leather shoe. I wouldn't really want to do the belt or anything like that. Although there are Gucci belts that I do like, it doesn't have the buckle. I think that this is a bit classier, more sexy, the Ferragamo, Salvatore Ferragamo. And then I do this Valentino bracelet. This is like a pendant. This isn't gold. It's some sort of metal. But for those who know Valentino, they know Valentino makes really nice pieces. So this is subtle. You see, I don't have too many accessories. I don't do the chain when I wear a suit. I have my ears pierced, and I usually do the pinky. The pinky ring I can't get over. I gave it to my son, and I told him to hold it for me. He was missing me, so I was like, hold it for me till I see you again. which I'm actually gonna go see him in a couple of days. I'm flying out.
That's awesome. I got another question.
Yes, sir.
Follow up with that. Was it an internal inspiration or an external inspiration that helped you with this transition to understand your wardrobe?
Yeah.
Is your manhood and your persona and your ID character when you're out in the world? Was it internal or external?
Well, to be 100% transparent, brother, nothing is possible without God. So it was a huge amount. It's a huge transition accompanied by multiple steps. The wardrobe was, I want to say, the final step from to truly start my journey. I would say that I've just started my journey. But what really made me give that whole 360 when it comes to wardrobe was when I started understanding what image truly is. The image isn't just what you wear. Image is the way that you place your hands, it's the way that you sit, it's the way that you communicate with somebody, how they look at you, how they perceive you. I heard this reel, and this guy was painting, or they can't hear you, CJ. You should mic up real quick so they can hear your questions. Yeah, you should mic up real quick. Uh, there was a reel. He was doing chalk or like that gray pencil thing. And he said, "Isn't it interesting that you are different people to different people? Some people know you as the quiet person who barely says anything. Some people knows you as the guy that doesn't shut the fuck up. Some people know you as the introvert. Some people know you as the extrovert. Some people know you as the sweetest person in the world. Some people know you as the most evil person that there's ever existed." And when I heard that, it pretty much wrapped everything up for me full circle. And I began to understand who I am to the different people in my life. And it's interesting, bro. It's very interesting because I might be a different person to different people unintentionally because we're made up of different dimensions, man. I mean, we're made up differently within ourselves. And once I realized that every single thing matters, every single thing matters. I was talking to someone and I was doing an interview on the street with somebody. They were interviewing me with the Desirable Truth. Video's actually going viral, you guys. If you go to Desirable Truth on his Instagram, if you scroll down, you'll check mine. We're like at 1.5 million views on his reels. And they were like, "Bro, were you nervous?" Well, they didn't say bro. They were like, "Were you nervous when you were doing the interview?" I was like, "Nah." She was like, "Because you were doing this a lot. You were self-soothing and you seemed jittery." Now, to the outside looking in, it doesn't look that way. I didn't feel nervous, but it seemed that way to someone who might know me in different realms, right? But I do this a lot. I rub my knuckles. I don't, I look at self-soothing more like this.
That doesn't seem like a bad thing.
Well, see, this is the thing. Self-soothing comes from a sense of nervousness or anxiety.
Okay.
So body language is 65% of communication. The other 35% is tonal and verbal. So it's what you're saying, how you're saying it, and then what you're communicating with your body. So that's why you notice a lot of guys when they talk to other men, and there are certain kinds of men, they hold their hands a certain way, they look a certain way, that's why sometimes it's good to have a woman with you when you go to a meeting, because when a guy's looking at you like this, she can pick up on certain things that you won't be able to. Yeah. So while she's watching him watch you. That's why, and I say this a lot, but that's why when you're with a woman and you go on a business date with a man and his wife and your wife, and you got to play chess with them, baby. Before the dessert comes, invite her to the bathroom. Say, "Hey, let's go to the little girl's room, because this is when I'm really going to talk that shit with him, because I know she's watching me watch him, and I don't need her intervening with anything that I'm saying." It's old tactics, man. But I made that transition when I understood image, bro. When I really understood what it meant. It translates a lot of things, even a pocket square. I mean, earlier, right? Look, you saw the ones that were in the chat. I mean, something as simple as this. Now imagine I would have had a more colorful one. It would have translated something else. Eh, Everything is a language. Everything is a language. I mean, we throw gang signs. The Latino and Black man, when we're in the prisons of America, when we can't talk, they stack. All of that should mean stuff. Everything. This means something. This means something. This means something. This means something. Depending on how high, this means something. This. All of that. But yeah, you guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We're going to be dropping more value like this. Put a 1 in the chat if you had enjoyed it. IG, put a 1 in the chat for me if you enjoyed this video. I know a lot of you guys stayed. I know a lot of you guys left. However, we're going to keep dropping value. We're going to keep teaching the men how to do things like dressing the best and becoming the ultimate version of themselves. So shouts out to everybody, all my OG watchers. Once again, I am your brother in fashion, fitness, finance, and family, El Señor Romero Emiliano Pablo Hector Jesus. This was the Parallel Perspective. We were live from the VIP Lounge. Peace. Yeah, we don't gotta bring that smooth music in. Yeah, wrap it up. Oh, I'm gonna address the IG. You got my IG right now. You got